Wolves are one of the most fascinating and mysterious creatures in the animal kingdom. They have captured the imagination of humans for centuries and have been the subject of many myths and legends. But did you know that there are some amazing wolves out there that you won't believe actually exist? Direwolves are fictional creatures that were featured in the popular television series Game of Thrones. So, do they really exist? Meet Yuki, a wolf dog that is over 5 feet tall and 120 pounds. In 2008, a wolf dog was rescued by Shy Wolf, an animal sanctuary located in Florida. The sanctuary is dedicated to rescuing and providing a safe haven for wolf dogs like Yuki. Yuki's story of arriving at the sanctuary is unfortunately a common one, as many wolf dogs end up at shelters due to their owners not being able to handle their wild instincts. Yuki was dropped off at a kill shelter by his previous owner, but fortunately, the shelter reached out to Shy Wolf for help. Yuki was believed to be a mix of Grey Wolf, Siberian Husky, and German Shepherd, which is not uncommon for wolf dogs, as they are often a result of breeding between these different species. He lived at the sanctuary for 13 years, but unfortunately passed away from blood cancer. On the morning of his death, he did not show up for his medicine during morning rounds, and when sanctuary workers entered his enclosure, they found that he had passed away. Yuki captured the world's attention with his unique beauty and wild spirit, and his memory will live on. Now we would like you to meet the Romeo. He was a very special black wolf who lived near a chilly and beautiful place called Mendenhall Glacier in Alaska. From the year 2003 to 2009, Romeo became quite famous. What made him so different was his friendliness. Unlike most wild wolves who prefer to stay away, Romeo loved being around people and their pet dogs. He wasn't just near them, he actually played with the dogs, running and having fun like he was one of them. People from all over loved visiting the glacier, not just to see the stunning icy views, but to catch a glimpse of Romeo. It was a joy to watch him because he wasn't afraid of humans. Instead, he would sometimes come close, showing how gentle and special he was. Romeo was more than a wolf. He was like a friend to everyone who met him, a real-life example of how humans and wild animals can get along. Unfortunately, Romeo's life ended in 2009, and many believe it was because of hunters who didn't care about the rules. This sad end reminds us that we need to protect animals, especially those like Romeo, who show us the beauty of nature and friendship. As a kid, I watched a cartoon where a young boy named Mowgli is raised by wolves after being abandoned by his human parents. This one is pretty much the same, but a real story about the man who was raised by wolves. Meet Wolfman, a man with a unique and fascinating backstory. In 1953, he was abandoned at the age of 7 and was forced to survive on his own in the wild. He was taken in and raised by wolves, who not only protected him, but also provided him with shelter. He was part of their pack. Due to a lack of human interaction and communication, he gradually lost the ability to speak and instead began to communicate through barks, chirps, screeches, and howls. 12 years after being abandoned, Rodriguez was found by the police, hiding in the mountains. He was discovered wrapped in a deerskin and with long, matted hair. When the officers tried to approach him, he tried to flee, but was eventually caught. He was brought to the nearest village and later was sent to a hospital in Madrid, where he received remedial education from nuns. The story of Rodriguez is indeed a fascinating one, and it has inspired a movie titled Among Wolves, which portrays his life story, including the challenges he faced in adapting to human society again. Have you ever heard of sea wolves? Yes, sea wolves exist. They are a unique breed of wolf found on the coast of British Columbia. Unlike traditional wolves that hunt on land, sea wolves have adapted to swimming between small coastal islands and hunting fish and other types of seafood. This adaptation has made them incredibly competent swimmers, capable of swimming for miles at a time, with their longest recorded swim being over 7 miles. The isolated wilderness of the British Columbia coast provides the perfect habitat for these sea wolves, with 21 million acres of undisturbed wilderness. This isolation has led to genetic differences between sea wolves and other species of wolves, making them a unique and fascinating sight to see, hanging out on the beach, swimming in the ocean, and hunting seafood. A recent incident in a small rural town has left residents on edge after a huge black timber wolf attacked a local family's dog. The attack occurred in a nearby forest where a man was walking his dog. In the video, the dog can be seen attacking a huge black wolf. The timber wolf is a really beautiful animal. It has a lot of thick fur that keeps it warm. The color of the fur can be different shades like gray or sometimes black. One of the most special things about this wolf is its eyes. They have a special color, often yellow or amber, and they look really bright, almost like they glow. The wolf's powerful and slender body is perfectly adapted for hunting and long-distance travel, making it a true symbol of strength and endurance. As they roam through the wild, their pack howls at the moon. They are a symbol of the untamed spirit of nature. They are also known for their intelligence, loyalty, and strong family bonds. The beauty of a timber wolf is not just in its physical appearance, but also its grace and power, making it a truly awe-inspiring animal. Yellowstone National Park is home to many different species of wildlife, including wolves. One of the most famous wolves to call Yellowstone home was known as 06. 06 was a female gray wolf that was born in the park in 2006. She quickly gained fame for her striking beauty and her role as the alpha female of the Lamar Canyon pack. 06 was known for her thick gray coat and her piercing yellow eyes. She was also known for her strong leadership skills and her ability to lead her pack to success in hunting and protecting their territory. 06 was not only a beloved member of the Lamar Canyon pack, but also a subject of study by scientists. She was tracked and observed by biologists who were able to learn more about the behavior and habits of wolves in the wild. 06's pack was also closely monitored by wildlife photographers and wolf enthusiasts who were able to capture stunning images of the pack in action. Unfortunately, 06 was killed by a hunter outside of the park boundaries in 2012, which was a huge loss for the scientific community and wolf enthusiasts. Her death sparked a nationwide discussion about wolf hunting and management in the United States. 06's legacy continues to live on through the research and education that was conducted during her lifetime, as well as the memories of those who were fortunate enough to see her in the wild. In most cases, a wolf and a bear would likely avoid each other if they came face to face in the wild. However, if a fight were to occur, it would likely be a fierce battle with the outcome determined by factors such as the size and strength of the animals, as well as their level of aggression and experience in combat. In the wilds of the forest, a remarkable friendship has been observed between two apex predators, a female gray wolf and a male brown bear. This unlikely duo was first spotted by a researcher, who was amazed to see the two animals hunting as a team and sharing their spoils. The sight of a bear and a wolf getting along in such a way is extremely rare and has left many experts puzzled. How and why these two animals formed such a close bond is a mystery, but it is speculated that they may have come together due to being alone and young, without the experience to survive on their own. Typically, wolves and bears are solitary hunters known for instilling fear in their prey. However, this particular pair seemed to have found a softer side in each other. They were frequently seen sitting and eating together, even enjoying the view for hours. The pictures captured of their friendship resemble something from a Disney movie. Scientists and experts are baffled by the relationship between the bear and the wolf, but the pair seemed content in each other's company. This unusual friendship serves as a reminder that nature is full of surprises and that even the most unlikely of relationships can form in the wild. Despite their name, gray wolves are not always gray. Found in the forests of North America, these majestic creatures also have jet black coats and skin, allowing them to prowl through the wilderness like mysterious shadows. But beneath all that fur, there is a secret that not many people know. These cold-colored coats came from interbreeding wild wolves and, believe it or not, domestic dogs, almost 47,000 years ago. researchers found that the genes of modern black wolves from Yellowstone Park and the Canadian Arctic had the exact same melanistic mutation responsible for the dark-colored coats of household pooches. But despite this domestic mutation, wild black wolves somehow survived and thrived in their environment, indicating there was an advantage to going over to the dark side. However, scientists still aren't exactly sure what that advantage is. Some theorize that a darker coat aids a wolf's ability to blend into forest environments, allowing them to better hunt their prey. Others have found that the mutation provides immunity to certain skin infections found in warmer, forested environments. Whatever the reason, science can't deny that this obsidian shade makes the wolves look ridiculously badass. Maddie, also known as Maddie, was a very special wolf with pretty grey and white fur. She lived in a place called Wolf Watch, UK, where she was known for being calm and kind. Maddie was the oldest wolf many people ever knew. Most wolves lived to be about 14 to 16 years old, but Maddie was special. She lived to be 19 years old, which is very old for a wolf. She lived a long and happy life in the sanctuary, where she was safe and loved. Sadly, she passed away in October 2017. Even though she was old, she was very gentle and enjoyed being around her caretakers. That is it for today. Which one of these wolves you loved the most? Let us know your answers in comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this. Thank you for watching.